one. Yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look at those glasses. Bitch, we got our glasses on. We're going to throw so much shade.
Or we're just hungover. I don't know.
It's a podcast.
Speak for yourself.
Pod. Oh, are you Miss Health
I've been
over
on
there?
Soba December.
Oh my God.
It's been a rough 2 months. No dick, no November. No alcohol December.
No, not November. I just got by that. Oh, please. We all know I'm a slut. That lasted for 5 minutes. You guys, welcome to the Hey Frase podcast. She's back. She gives me life. She gives me energy. She throws as much shade as I do. I need a shady bitch in my life. Andrea's here. AJ. Oh my God, I love
Sarah,
you.
I missed you dearly.
No, look, I really, you know my history. I don't really want to co-host, but I am so addicted to you. How many times do I text you and I'm like, you're never leaving me. You're never leaving.
Yeah, I'm like drunk in New York and Sarah's like, AJ, we need something. I'm like, look, I'm on vacation.
No, you're never leaving. You're never leaving. You guys, welcome to the Hey Frase podcast. You all know Aj. I'm Sarah Fraser. Digital content creator Luis is here. Oh, thank God you're back. We just, it's just not the same without you.
Oh, well, thank you. You know what? You really make me feel loved and appreciated. And I miss you. We have such a fun job. We're blessed.
Okay.
And I miss you.
How much do I have to make you appreciated so you stop looking for other jobs? She comes in today. She's like, so I applied for Lindsay Lohan's new reality show. I could be going to Mykonos. I'm like, bitch, you can't leave.
I look at Jersey Shore and I say, hey, they basically started their careers when they were like 35. Like, the situation is like 60. Am I right?
Is he really?
Well, he's
is
like
he 40?
He's definitely in his 40s. Yeah.
He is?
Yes.
Stop it. I didn't know that Mike, the situation was 40. I thought he was like literally
old.
33.
No, he's old. Or maybe he's just one of those young people that looks really old. No, but I think he's old. So I was like, okay, I can get my start at Lindsay Lohan Mykonos Beach Club and or Below Deck.
Oh my God. Well, Below Deck, a lot of the people on Below Deck are in their 40s. And the captain, he's 75 years old. I mean, come on.
Man.
I know.
I can only aspire to do that.
Well, look, we have so much show to get to. So much show. I feel like I'm going to be the ranting bitch on this show because there's so many stories out there today that I do not like.
Yeah, just prepare yourself, everybody. If you're at work, put some earplugs in.
Welcome to the podcast. You also need to be sharing this. We're live on Facebook every Monday, every Wednesday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, and it is 9:30 a.m. for all of our West Coast fans, and it is literally 5:42 a.m. for all of our Japanese fans. We love you so much. Wherever you are listening, we are worldwide. It is a National Day of Mourning here in the United States, and I really hate that because I want to talk about so much sex, and I feel like we're really torn because did you tell me that the government today has off?
The government is off today. So we are in, that's why there wasn't too much traffic in the city, but still traffic. Shades are coming off.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Okay, well, obviously we're mourning the death of former President George H.W. Bush. Awesome man.
I thought he was a great guy. Great man.
Guy.
Want to pay respects. It's a big day. I didn't even go to the Capitol, but I saw all of the cars driving by and everybody.
I didn't go either, but I've been paying my respects by watching every 60 Minutes interview, every Meet the Press interview. I know everything about his life because no matter what station you're on, like you go to E! News, right? Like they're like, tonight, a tribute to George H.W. Bush. And you're like, okay, well now I know all of his favorite like sitcoms that he liked.
Oh, they do the fun facts about them.
Yeah, like all the fun facts. So now I know everything about him. But anyway, so obviously our show wanted to just quickly address that. And mostly I wanted to address it because I'm obsessed with watching like the Shade Room's feed, Twitter feed. President Trump has shown up to the funeral with Melania. They sit down next to the Obamas. Awkward handshake, caught on camera. Here, we'll play a little snippet. I think this just happened within the past hour. Oh boy.
Music behind it. Oh, he's shaking Obama's hand.
Oh, Michelle,
of course.
He's not having it. Bill's in, though. Bill knows.
And there's Hillary.
He won't even look.
Stoic. Doesn't
shade.
Even look. The shade.
And then who's that old guy next to her picking his nose? He literally dug in. What the fuck, dude? Oh, my God.
Wait. Let's get a better look.
There's Dick Cheney.
Digging for the gold. Oh, Dick is there.
God, Dick looks like he's ready to hop in the casket next. Oh, look at this guy. He totally picks his nose.
And who picks their nose with their thumb?
I have no idea. No idea.
Not a thing. Anyway, sorry.
They all look so uncomfortable with Trump, don't they?
It's such an awkward...
Look, so uncomfortable.
Stefan, one of the comments, playground bully Donald, nervous AF. Oh my
Seriously.
gosh. Obama's expression after shaking Trump's hand. He could feel the tension from Hillary. Literally, you could
it's
feel
so
the
good.
awkwardness coming off of her body.
Oh, I love it. It's like when you like quit a job and then you run into your old coworkers. You're like, hey,
what's up, guys?
Hey.
Missed you so much. Let's get drinks later.
Okay, no, never want to speak to you again.
No, you bet.
So anyway, of course, we're mourning as well. He was a great president. George W. Bush has been all over the media talking about his father, their great relationship, and of course his legacy. So, we just wanted to play that, but mostly it's just fascinating to watch Trump. People are all over the Facebook. Kevin says Trump looks like me in church. That's why I sit in the back. Travis says, you can totally tell Bill wants to bust out laughing, LOL. AJ says hi to everybody. Anna says hello. Oh my God, so happy to see you guys. People are loving that you are back. I know.
Guys.
Seriously.
I'm happy to be back.
So we are going to recap. You were in New York. Your brother got married. He had like a civil ceremony, and then they're going to Mexico. Your brother's wedding, seconds only Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, really. I mean,
Yes. I mean, close second.
your brother's having as many ceremonies as Nick. Like, it's crazy. Every weekend, she's like, gotta go, got a bachelorette party.
All right, we got one in Key West. We got one in New York City. We got to go to Mexico. It's a lot. But yeah, so I feel like almost Nick and Priyanka's wedding because like they have 50 billion pictures of different events. Like they're in Indian wear. Then they've got a 50-foot long veil. Yeah.
Oh, that veil was that is the most.
Did you guys see this?
Okay, can we just talk about
Pulling it
that
up.
right now? That and Lindsay Lohan and her new Mykonos Beach House show that's coming out.
Oh, we're excited.
Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas just got married. I mentioned this on Monday. But then they've released a video of her with this massive train that is, okay, I don't even know, this is a fucking tent. Like, it is a tent. It looks like
than
a
a tent.
massive fishing net. Like, this bitch is out on a fishing boat and is, like, trolling for some sort of, like, shrimp, okay?
Five
What
people,
in the hell?
men. This is like a funeral, basically, because you have all the men carrying the casket. No, this is her veil, y'all. I don't even know.
What does this, I wonder if this has some sort of significance or meaning, or if this is just a reminder, like, fuck all of you.
How peasantry everyone else is. Like, y'all are peasants. Have you ever even had a 20-foot veil? No, I got a 50-foot veil.
And I love, what was it, our friends from Betches, they put up a meme and it basically was like...
Buy one item from CVS. This is how long your receipt is. Yeah. Because CVS receipts are like
that is
so unnecessary.
So ridiculous.
I mean, the fabric. What is she going to do with that veil? Like, what are you going to do with that veil? Donate it to, the homeless? They can use it as blankets. They can use it as tents.
I mean, I don't even...
Little excessive.
Way excessive. Like, what is the point? Unless there is some sort of, like, family meaning, religious meaning, that is, like... I don't even know what to say. That there's like no reason for that.
Now, you know how most celebrities, like, it's sad to say, Hollywood, they never last. Like, all the couples never last.
Oh yeah, right. Cardi B and Offset.
Yeah, sorry, but if they ever get divorced, I will be livid.
Why? Just because that, like, you
Like,
had
if
to
you
live
have
through that veil?
Yes.
I know, me too.
It's like the most extravagant weddings. Why put everyone through that and then get divorced? I mean, great celebration, great party, but I swear, they better last the ages.
So extra. And like when they released the video on people.com and then Nick Jonas shared it, I was like, you dick. Like, way to remind us all that we'll never be as hot as your wife. We're never going to have that much money. And like, then they brought up even a drone over her veil. I'm
Are
like,
you kidding
okay.
me? Yeah, how did they get that shot? That's a
A
drone shot.
Yes, I know. I'm so angry. Anyway.
That was some shade on that. I mean...
People are saying it's over the top. Travis says the veil is so extra.
It is.
Jackie says it's way over the top. Saida says, oh my God, I loved her looks. I mean, her looks are stunning. There's
beautiful. There's 10 years difference, right?
Oh yeah, she's 10 years older. Yeah.
Power
Oh my
moves.
God. I have met Nick Jonas in real life though, in Silver Spring, Maryland. I went to his concert. I know. Oh my God. When Jealous was out. Oh, that song used to be my favorite.
Jealous.
Oh, he's
my God.
so hot in real life and he's so tiny.
Okay, people are going to hate me for this, but I've never been attracted to any of the Jonas Brothers.
Really?
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are you kidding?
What's the middle? I don't even know the middle one's name.
Joe Jonas is the really
Joe.
hot one in DNC.
Yes. Okay, Joe, I could do a little bit, but aren't...
Joe is so hot.
Okay, if I saw them out, I'm not going to be that person that's like, they're not attractive. Like, they wouldn't even look at me. No, I think they're attractive people. I just am not... I don't think they're heartthrobs. By any means. These wedding photos, though, beautiful. Take the cake. Look, he's like
Look at him. He's up. Yeah,
living
everybody's
life.
like, I mean, they're just like completely parading him through all of the streets. Meanwhile, the rest of us are at work. What the fuck? This is like a 2-week wedding.
Honestly, it was like a 2-week wedding.
Which I know is Indian tradition. I mean, Indian tradition is they have week-long wedding. I believe, like, even in some cases, 2 weeks is the standard. I believe even a month at times. I'm sure many people on Facebook. Yeah, for real. No,
Are
it's
these
like a
arranged
huge
marriages?
deal.
Because they're like, y'all are never getting divorced. Like, this is it. But wait,
Well-
let's celebrate for a month.
I don't think in Nick's case it's arranged, but I do.
Oh, no.
I did go to college with several Indian women, and I know one of the women, her family did want to arrange. And this was like
Wow.
2005.
They're still doing it to this
Yeah,
day.
absolutely wanted to arrange her marriage. I don't know that I don't think it ever happened, but that was the goal. Anyway, so there it is. We are so excited. You guys may have seen our shirts. This is how you throw a party in Mykonos, bitch. And in honor of Lindsay Lohan and MTV, they dropped the trailer last night. Lindsay Lohan has a new Mykonos, beach house. Is that it? What's the
Mykonos Beach Club.
Mykonos Beach Club is the title of her reality show. Here is the trailer. We're obsessed with Lindsay Lohan.
I'm going to be following this like a troll, y'all. I
AJ
can't wait to watch this.
has applied to work on her staff.
I've applied to work on the staff. I'm going to become besties with Lindsay. We're going to rock around dancing in Mykonos.
Oh my God.
And it's going to be lit. Let's listen to the trailer.
Giving me trouble for going to clubs, so why don't I just open my own? Boss.
It's Lindsay's Club.
Oh my God, I love her.
Welcome to my Mykonos. To work for me, you have to be the best of the best.
Lindsay's way.
I want to build an empire here. Did you miss me?
Lindsay Lohan's
Oh,
Beach
see?
Club. New series premieres Tuesday, January 8th at 8 on MTV.
Okay, January
can't
8th, we're throwing a watch party. If anybody wants to come, we should do a big ass party. You guys can still buy the shirts.
Yes, $27.99. You can DM me at Hey Frase. The pictures will be up later on my Instagram featuring AJ, featuring myself. $27.99. DM me. Also, shipping and handling is not included. We are going to have a watch party on January 8th. You are so going to want to come. We love Lindsay. By the way, her whole mentality, though, everybody said that I went to too many clubs. So I thought that's the worst. Like, that's like people tell me I do too much coke, so I became a dealer. Like, that's the worst.
I'm living up
fucking-
to the reputation. Yeah.
I mean, that is so stupid. Can you imagine? That's like me. Like, you know what? I let things fall through the cracks. You know what, guys? I just decided to let my life be a waste space because you know what? I let shit fall through the cracks. So fuck it.
I love dick so much. I'm Sarah Fraser. I became a prostitute.
Yeah, I've just mounted a penis inside me now all the time because I love cock that much.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, Mom, for ever talking about this. Disgraceful.
Are your parents giving you a hard time? Like, continued about the show? Like, have they tuned in recently?
Oh, no, because I tell them it's off limits because we talk about too much dick, really. But Sarah, I want to remake this trailer.
Okay.
And we just got to be by the pool and we're going to be like, going to do a whole remake, a spoof.
Okay, great. Well, I don't really look like Lindsay in my bathing suit, but I'm happy to get all the layers out. I definitely will.
Yeah, we just need like a Grecian goddess. We need to go to Mykonos. You guys, let's just, hey, Frase, Mykonos.
I was just thinking, Sarah, for our company retreat, can we go to Mykonos?
Oh my God,
Yes.
we should go to Mykonos and go to this Lohan's Beach Club.
And just try to be paparazzi and just show up to all the parties.
I'm going to tell you right now, things always look great on TV, but when we get there, it's going to be filled with cockroaches. There's going to be fucking coke on the toilet seats. Like, it's going to be so bad. I don't even do drugs. Like, I would love to do drugs, but if you know me in real life,
You don't need them, yeah.
I am so high already, and then the hangovers are so. My highs are so high, my lows are so low.
So low.
I don't need any other drugs.
Can't take the high, can't take the low.
No, I really can't. Like,
Honestly, I would be scared to see you. Okay, because Sarah has 2 cocktails. You guys know this, and she's like, "I'm a wasted." I'm like, "What do you look like when you're actually drunk?"
I don't know, but then also I hear
don't
that
know.
people who do coke often crap their pants, and I already have loose bowels. Like, I don't need. I would be walking around like that girl up at people, and I'd have shit all down my legs. I'd be like, "Hi, you're so hot," and like, I'd literally have crap stains. They'd be like, "Who is this chick?"
We're all gonna go to Mykonos, and then I'm gonna pop everybody with. It's gonna be like the Hangover Part 3.
Everyone's down for the company retreat. Simona, Stephanie, oh my God. Melissa says, #I love cock. I mean, we really all do. We all do. So you can check out Hey Frase later and definitely see that. We also have to thank Dr. Mintz, who is one of the sponsors of today's podcast episode. Dr. Mintz is your medical marijuana doctor in DC and Maryland. So he's now registered in DC. He helps you get your medical marijuana card for $250, and most of your appointment fee is completely reimbursable by your health insurance. You can get signed up for medical marijuana. It is the perfect thing that you should be using if you suffer from chronic pain, migraines, if you have sleep issues, if you have done everything possible for depression. It also can help with that. drmints.com is also his website. Make your appointment. Tell him, hey, Frase sent you. And next week, I'm going to do a Facebook Live with all your Q&As because he has a lot of questions. A lot of people in Maryland, there's a whole thing where you have to like turn over your guns to get your medical marijuana card, which he knows all that law. So next Thursday, we're going to do a Q&A if you need anything from him. Also, Total Dental Care. We love Dr. Mary Alexander in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Total Dental Care is a one-stop shop for all your dental needs: general dentistry, periodontics, oral surgery, pediatric dentistry, sedation, and so much more. They never shame you about your teeth. If you haven't been in years, no problem. If you go regularly, they also can help you out. They are doing a $99 special for new patients, which includes cleaning for non-perio patients with bite wings, x-rays, and exam. They always put the patient first. Go to totaldentalcaremd.com. They're awesome. I am making my appointment, so I'm going to take you along with me. If you're afraid to go to the dentist, don't be. Like Luis. Luis, our digital content creator, is going back to the dentist. Like, what? It's been how long, Luis?
Too long to kick admit on there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, no problem. We also have to thank Mervis Diamond. Mervis Diamond is amazing. You probably went last weekend. They had an amazing trunk show. They're known for their trunk shows, but this is engagement ring season. I don't want to say anything, but I kind of feel like Dan's going to take me engagement ring shopping. Actually, I don't really want to say that because then, you know what, if I don't get it, people are going to be like, oh my God.
Once again, you're saying it so lightly, like nobody cares. When is this happening? Is this weekend?
I think we should do a whole video.
Well, Dan will actually shit his pants because he literally, like all the live shows, Dan's like hiding behind. Sarah's like, Dan, babe. He's like hiding in the back.
Okay, did he not at the last live show? He was in the last row.
Last row, his head was down the entire time. I don't know. He was watching a soccer game on his phone.
Actually slouched down and was hiding. Paul at one point was like, excuse me, is he alive up there?
We're doing a show down here. You watching us? Like, yeah, he was not looking.
Mervis Diamond Importers. I'm going to take you along when I get engaged. You better believe it. December Diamond Days are happening. You can save up to 40% off select items. They have wedding bands, diamond studs, diamond jewelry. If you're just a boss babe and you want a ring for yourself, they have a 100% lifetime diamond trade up policy, and they make it so easy. Seeing is believing. You'll have quality that you never even anticipated, and they do everything. They help take the guesswork out of it because they get you someone one-on-one, and they pick the ring that you want, or like I said, maybe just the perfect diamond stud earrings. 3 locations, K Street, Rockville, and Tyson's Corner. MervisDiamond.com. So thank you to them. Also, speaking of the live show, before we move on, because on my social media, I also put up a story from The Atlantic that more parents are having lunch with their elementary school kids up to the ages of 10. Your mom worked, AJ, in this, like, took care of kids, right?
Yes,
Daycare. Yes. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. She was kind of worked from home, but anyway, she was available a lot. So I want to find out if your parents ever came to school.
Absolutely not. This is not healthy for a kid. I mean, if you're trying to do away with bullying, this is not gonna do the trick, y'all.
I'm tired though. I put up these stories and people are always like, Sarah, you shouldn't be putting up parents' stories. You don't have a kid yet, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
we were kids once too.
Yeah, thank you. But parents on my Instagram, I can't wait to tell you the reactions.
I mean, I get it. I get what they're saying. I get they're coming from. They are like, you never pushed a baby out of your vagina, so how can you even have 2 cents to say? But my thing is, you're planning on being a parent, and everyone's allowed to give, it's called free speech.
Am I? Once in a while I am.
Well, we gotta unfreeze your eggs.
I never froze them.
Oh,
No.
great.
I went to the consultation.
We did that,
No, absolutely not. I went to the consultation. It was so much work. Do you know how much work it is to freeze your eggs? How expensive? And then you have to pay.
I don't even want to know.
It's insane. Just have the fucking kid. It's the same price to just pump out the kid now as it is to freeze the eggs. It's like $20,000, $25,000. Oh, 100%. Because here's what they get you. So the egg retrieval, right? You have to give yourself a shot for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
You have
Every
to
day?
Every day. Then you have to be available for blood tests because they let you know when your eggs are like elevated.
No.
Then you go in, they harvest all these eggs. But lots of times they get concerned they don't get enough. So then you have to do it again. And then every single year, they charge you like $500 to store your eggs.
I feel like they could do it for a lot cheaper, but they're just making it such an expensive thing.
I know, so I'm just going to pump out the kid.
Well, let's hope. Not everyone can just pump out a kid.
If not, I'll just adopt. I'm not concerned.
You and Dan,
whatever.
you and Dan would have a really cute kid, but also, I'm also really
You
for
think?
adopting. I feel like you guys would be great at adopting.
I feel like it's going to be so white. It's going to look like powder. It's going to look just so like, it really is.
I'm really into redheads, and I think that you guys might have a redhead.
No, we will. I know.
A little cute ginger.
Dan is low key ginger.
He is.
And he gets so mad when I say, I go, why? Prince Harry was like my dream boyfriend
Yes.
for years.
No, gingers are low key really, really hot. Like they've come into style. You know how people used to be like, oh, you're ginger? But no. Carpet
know.
matches the drapes.
Oh, let me tell you, don't I know it? And like our kid's going to come out full ginger. It'll be allergic to everything because gingers are so sensitive.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But still very cute.
Mine will be rolling in with a bubble because it's like so like allergic to peanuts and stuff.
He has to be a bubble kid.
Yeah.
The bubble boy.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Just pump oxygen into the bubble to keep it like going.
Oh my God. What were we talking about
Yeah,
here?
where were we?
With kids? What?
No, we also have to thank
helicopter parents.
live podcast show. We had these awesome bags, these awesome totes. When you come to any of our events, we probably won't do gift bags for the Lindsay Lohan viewing party though, but sometimes we like to. So for the live show, we had for all the VIPs this tote bag that said straps and cuffs and buckles and leather. And let me tell you, my audience loves getting tied up and whipped and chained, right? All the women, weren't they going bananas?
Oh, they loved it. Oh my God. We asked at the live show, like, do you prefer larger package or a smaller? One woman was like, larger.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Nobody else. It was just one woman.
really?
Remember in the crowd, she was like, I like them, the dick big, and then nobody else said anything. Everybody else was like, oh.
Oh my God, I love our audience so much. Anyway, I have to shout out these bags were put together by Simona, who's our intern. She's so awesome. She has a great friend. And he was awesome enough from explodeddesigns.com. So you can check him out. He does everything, not only just tote bags, but t-shirts and many, many other things. So thank you so much. The mugs he also did and the bags, they were part of the swag. Explodeddesigns.com is the website. I really, really liked the mugs were basic. What did the mugs? Oh, wait.
The environment says fuck you too. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, the environment says fuck you too. So there you go. He does some catchy work. We're going to have him. So thank you so much for doing that. Okay, let's talk about this story. I put on my Instagram. People have been crapping their pants. It's had dozens of comments. If you're on Facebook right now, when you were little, did your parents come and have lunch with you? And I'm not talking about like once a year. Because my parents came, like, I think they did Parents' Day and they did Grandparents' Day.
Well, yeah, because this is where the kid is supposed to grow up. You don't come to the school where they're supposed to be independent.
So dozens of people, by the way, this is happening in Darien, Connecticut, and it's happening so frequently. The parents come, often they bring pizza for their child and the child's friend. They sit and have lunch with their kid and the kid's friend. The school district has now put a ban on parents coming because they say it's so disruptive to the kid. They take the kid out of class sometimes. They want to come sit with them. They don't bring pizza for the whole class.
Oh, okay. Now thinking back, as a mom, I would try to be like the cool mom. Throw little bottles of wine in there, little nips.
Nips? You're going to get your kid drinking so early?
Okay, no, I wouldn't. But if you're going to bring food, bring some for the whole. Okay, first off, I love this picture because you're bringing in cuisine 5-course meal pizza with like prosciutto, and this is like fire crusted oven roasted pizza. Who's bringing this in?
This is so hipster, by the way.
So hipster. What would you bring in? Okay, if you had the choice, because sometimes I feel like if your kid was being bullied or something and you wanted to go and do a big party for all the kids, kid missed you, you bring in a meal for the kid. What's it going to be?
I don't know. See, I've become really like a food snob. I know.
No, you're going to bring in some like tempeh, tofu,
I would.
quinoa.
I'm overfeeding the kids Lunchables. Like I would be like, sorry, no McDonald's. We're not eating that. Like we're eating real food. I don't know. I'd make them some sort of like frittata or something.
You literally bring in a chef, have the whole thing cooked for them. Wow. Okay, then you're winning as a parent.
Hey, 7-year-olds, here's a frittata, spinach, goat cheese, sun-dried tomato.
Bring Capri Suns, all their favorite stuff. The Lunchables are really unhealthy, though. My parents never gave me the Lunchables. I loved them, but my mom never let me have them.
My parents, so Melissa says, my parents did not have lunch with me, but my mom volunteered often. She was a hall monitor while I was in middle school. It was mortifying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you get embarrassed a little bit.
But there, even here in Northern Virginia, the amount of parents on my Hey Frase Instagram who commented, who said that they go to their kids' school weekly or every other week and have lunch, and it's a great bonding experience.
Well, is this a new thing? My parents weren't even allowed to come to the school unless they were volunteering.
A new thing. Yes, this is a new thing. And the schools are saying this is another example of extreme helicopter parents. And the parents are saying, no, it's not. You want us to be involved in the school system. So here we are. We can come for lunch. And now you're saying you don't want us. And I'm like, what they mean is like show up to parent-teacher conference.
Right.
They don't mean
do the carpool line, do the snack thing, but don't be, this is too much. Like the kid just saw you. This is teaching them to be super, well, now I don't want to say anything.
Why say it?
Email Sarah. People are going to be like, you literally know nothing about kids. I mean, I'm a long way from parenting, but I don't know. I was bullied a lot by teachers. We had a lot of mean teachers, and I feel like the only reason, yes, the
teachers?
We had two teachers. One of them called me, in second grade, she bullied me for not being able to read aloud in class. And then another one would steal kids' lunches. She would go around. If anybody had chips, she would steal them. So in that case, my parents would come in and, monitor that. But other than that, I don't think you really need to be, this is not needed. You need to be independent. You need to teach your kid independence. And they're at 10 years old.
I mean, I'm really curious. Like, this is what I'm curious to find out about kids. Like, has the bullying gotten any better in schools or not? Because, like, when I was little, you guys all know I was a really overweight kid. So, of course, like, I was really picked on, like, for being fat, like, chubby, So, I was always picked on. But it's one of those things that when you look back, you're like, but then it does make you adverse.
Stronger.
Yeah, it really does.
You build your thick skin.
So are kids getting that anymore? Like, that's my question. Like, do they not get bullied at all? And what?
It's cyberbullying now.
Okay, it's cyberbullying.
I guess by 10 years old, do they have cell phones?
Yeah.
Well,
my niece does, and everybody, like half her class. Yeah. Well,
that's
they're
so
12.
scary. Oh, okay, 12.
They're 12. But she had a phone since she was 10. Not that, I mean, it wasn't really our choice, but like if one parent's going to give her the phone, you just have the phone. So
it's up to the parents. I probably would not do this.
Josephine says, my mom never came to school except for teacher conferences. She was a single mom. She had to work.
Well, this is my other thing. Yeah, when are these parents coming in? This is stay-at-home moms?
Yeah. But I feel like we live in a bubble. In the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, yeah, there's a lot of struggling people. But I also feel like there are people that have so much money, the parents have nothing to do. So they come in all day. Can you imagine? Oh, but then, this is what I'm not looking forward to about having a kid is, and this will get me on my fucking rant of all these people leaving out goodies now for your goddamn UPS driver and your FedEx driver, like baskets of food. I can't even handle it. They're going to be so mad at me. I'm not ranting at you. I'm just frustrated.
Rant away. Put the shade glasses on. Rant away.
This is what drives me nuts.
I'll pull up the picture.
To all the single parents and all these moms and dads that are coming in and having lunch, like it just makes you feel like crap. Like you can't provide that for your kid. How about these people like go online and sell shit on eBay or something and leave your kid the fuck alone for 5 hours? Like, is that so hard to do? Anyway, this leads me to my other rant. So you can keep commenting if you want to on Facebook. You can always email me, sarah@heyfrase.com. We love your emails. We love whether if you need advice, you want to rant on us, you want to rant about something. But let's talk about, this is the second person that showed up in my feed, and it always starts with one or two kids, and then it grows and grows. So it is, what we're looking at is a picture. If you're on our Facebook Live, you obviously see it. If you're listening, it's a picture of a Tupperware box, no top on it. And in it, it's filled with snacks and water. And it says, all delivery workers, please take some goodies to enjoy while on your route. Thank you for making holiday shopping season easy. Love to you. Merry Christmas. All right. I'm about to lose.
Start the rant now.
I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Are you kidding? So these people, where does it stop? Now we've got to leave out for our UPS and FedEx drivers snacks. These people are grown-ass people. Are you telling me, if you're a FedEx driver, you don't think to bring your own snacks throughout the day? And now these people are bribing your FedEx workers at their home with all these treats and snacks, so their boxes are going to get strategically placed within their door. Meanwhile, mine are left out on the doorstep so the kids next door can steal them because I didn't have time to put out snacks for the damn UPS driver. I've had it. What is going on? I'm out of breath.
So I didn't realize, but that's why they leave out snacks, so that they deliver the packages safely?
Yes, this is priority. This is bribery for your UPS and FedEx driver. I'm going to post these later today because I'm losing my mind.
No
on
wonder.
this.
My packages show up sopping wet, dented.
Where does it stop? Now everywhere you go, every
you tip?
barista, every
No, I know.
Uber driver, every
know.
Lyft now doesn't even, Lyft tries to fool you into tipping them $5 or more.
I've seen that, and you have to go and choose, select yourself 10%, 15%, 20%.
And you're damn right my ass goes in and selects my own number. I'm like,
the least amount, yeah.
the hell? I am always commuting in rush. Like, everybody wants a tip. How do we get a tip jar for a podcast?
Well, Sarah, there are none. As a Lyft driver, you guys know I used to Lyft. I had 1-star ratings because I used to talk too damn much. Nobody would really tip me, which is no surprise, unless I told them my my sob story, which is, oh, I'm a struggling actress, kind of, and then they would tip me. But other than that, no, nobody was tipping me.
Like,
we don't.
Maybe I shouldn't take this so personally.
Why do they do this for UPS? Why not mailmen? They have it really hard.
Well, sometimes your mailman comes to your door as well. So I guess they're saying all deliveries. So it could be USPS,
okay.
UPS, and then it could be FedEx. It could be like anybody that delivers. But I'm just like, oh my God, where does this end? Like,
what about homeless? Like, I think Luis brought this up or somebody brought this up, but what about just give it to, like, there's people that are actually starving. These people have jobs. This is their job. They're already getting paid.
Am I being like a Grinch? Does anyone do their job anymore just to do their job? Or does everybody need a tip or a treat?
Like, I was looking for a freebie.
I mean, that's what I just don't understand.
At what point is it too much? Now, maybe they're just doing this in the holiday season to be giving. I get it. You probably... Yes.
Yeah, no, that was me. If
Yes.
you have a job already, you don't need people leaving you little snacks and shit. Like, give that to someone who needs it.
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
and in the hair salon, do you feel inclined to give all of the hairstylists? Do the hairstylists appreciate when they get tips?
Oh, totally. And they get mad and they'll like talk about it in the break room when they get gypped. They'll be like, I just did like a $200 service and that girl tipped me $5. I'm like, but you just did $200. So you just made $200.
Already have. Now, does the salon take a percentage though?
That is true. They only get half of the service.
Oh, it's half. I've always wondered that.
So then maybe that's why they care about the tip so much.
Now, people that work in the food business, they only get what, $4 an hour?
I just feel like in this...
So they need the tips.
I just feel like there's so much... When I see things like this, and this is obviously my own issue, so I'm just ranting to joke.
Grinch.
I'm such a Grinch. But I just feel like what sucks is then people expect, and I feel like you just keep one-upping it and one-upping it, right? So, you know, your hairstylist, okay, so it's a $250 hair treatment. So really, if I'm leaving 20%, I'm leaving like $55.
Yes. Which is absurd. You already paid so much money.
I always say, and of course, you know, Smitten that I go to, they're always so good. They never put any pressure, but I'm always like, okay, well, what does everybody else leave? Like, 'cause
I
then
know.
I don't want to be the woman that they're all in the break room like, oh my God, can you believe, hey, Frase?
Paid like
Yeah.
$5 tip.
And her hair is so goddamn gray. Like, I mean, really.
We had to do a lot of work on that one.
Yeah, we had to do it so much.
This reminds me of like the helicopter mom that lives in the neighborhood that's like, in everybody's business, like, oh, I left out snackies for the delivery people. You know, like that annoying person, and everybody's like, God, fuck her.
I mean, I want to do a poll, though. I really want to do a poll because I'm curious to find out. Do you guys think this is cute? Leaving delivery workers a box of snacks, water, there's Doritos in there, there's Sun Chips, there's like little cakes. Like, is it, like, do you guys think it's cute and sweet and I should just not take it so personally? Or is it like annoying that
it surprises me how much it bothers you. You are heated.
I know. My chest is like so tight right now. I'm like,
I think it's cute around the holidays, but any other time, who has time for all that? Unless you're, you know, you don't work. You're fortunate enough not to have to work. Then this, you got all the time in the world.
now you guys don't live in apartment buildings. The other thing is, like in an apartment building, you're expected to go in and tip all of your concierge people.
What?
Yes.
When are you supposed to do that?
Like throughout the holiday season, like you were supposed
wow,
to
I
give,
didn't know
and
that.
they have like a box, and you're supposed to contribute all of it, and they divide it amongst everybody.
This is a very American thing because when I went to Europe, they don't tip. They look at me weird when you tip $5. They're like, you left it's not normal. This is, I don't know, when did this start?
I have no idea, but now this is just blown my mind. It's over the top, and I'm going to start a podcast tip jar. I am, and then
That's called, what's that website?
Do you guys like our comedy? And I love on Metro, because everybody performs now this time of year on Metro. And then they get the boombox out they want. And again, they go through the aisle. And I'm like, I love supporting other artists. So here I am, my bank account is withdrawn, or overdrawn 1,800 times. I'm just like, here's another tip. Come on.
I know. Everybody's out here trying to make a buck. And I have no money anyways. So at what point is it too much? It's too much.
Meanwhile, we don't have 10 cents. That's why we're going to do a tip jar. And I love when you go to places where they go, who's the better artist, Biggie or Tupac? And then it's 2 different tip jars. So we'll do that for this.
Oh, good. Between us two?
Yeah.
Now, do you ever get the people
Who's the better performer, AJ or Paul 2.0?
I was going to say, sometimes Paul he's just going to show up with his little account. You can also apply here to pay me.
Oh, yeah, well, he'll take credit card on his.
I have one of those pay swipe things.
Yeah, he'll be like, I take Square.
I get followed by all these strippers that then say, on Instagram, they just follow me and it says, you can pay me here. It's like a website. You get paid. What is that? I'm thinking of a website, but
not Square, not Venmo, not.
They have a whole website for it. I could probably look it up, but that's how you tip, I guess, online, cyber tipping.
Do the strippers do what they do with podcasts, where they have a a page, a paid page?
Well, you can go to the private account where they literally are probably naked, but the ones on Instagram that get approved to be on Instagram, they're just stripping on a pole in their own home, shaking their butt.
Oh, and then you just pay them. Okay.
Yes, to continue doing their videos because it's so time consuming and
I'm going to do that in order to afford all the tips that I have to pay everybody else. Hi guys,
Excellent.
I'm going to show you my cooch now because I need this money to tip everybody else in my life. So if you could send tips, so I can send tips for tips. Forget
tips
follow
for tips.
for follow.
Yeah. The new thing is tips for tips.
I love the plane that went viral. It's been going viral for the past day or so of the Emirates airline flight. A lot of people have been duped, including myself, because Emirates retweeted it and reposted it on their Instagram. But an artist took a picture of an Emirates 777 plane and then blinged it out. And a lot of people think it was real. And I was like,
including
oh my God.
you.
I totally did. And I thought to myself, what a genius idea. I was also thinking, is this a safety hazard? Is this plane going to be weighed down by all this bedazzling? But imagine a giant plane completely bedazzled. And that's what this picture was. And it looked really real, didn't it?
Really real. But I was like, who is buying this?
Now, I want to fly on that, though. It looked so awesome.
If anybody is going to fly, it'd be Kris Jenner.
Mm-hmm. But how long until someone really bedazzles their plane?
Not long.
Maybe that's a real hazard. I mean, because you know what, you're mid-flight and then all those crystals fly off into space. That's probably
Why did we think this was real? This is ridiculous. It's in the propeller, as if this thing is going to fly anywhere. This is ridiculous. The window where the pilots see through is bedazzled. Okay, what the fuck?
I woke up this morning, I was like, this is amazing. It's really flying. I put that on my Instagram. Guys, this is real.
I saw that. I was like, Sarah, there's no way this is real. Okay, well, next Hey Frase live show, we're going to Mykonos, flying on Emirates bedazzled plane.
A Harvard health professor says that if you really want to be healthy, you should only eat 6 fries at a time for true portion control. Do you believe this? And would you go buy this?
Eat my left nut. Suck on my left toe. I'm not eating 6 fries. And how do they even come up with these numbers?
A Harvard nutritionist says that fries are literally, quote, starch bombs. And a recent study found that people who ate fries 2 or 3 times a week had a higher risk of diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular disease.
Okay, well, I could have told you that without the number of 6 fries.
The doctor says you should have a 6 fry limit and share a plate of French fries with multiple friends if you want to stay healthy. They also recommend if you like to have fries multiple times a week, you could have 6 fries times 3.
Good. Thank you for the math. I was unable to do that simple mathematics by myself.
So you can have 18 fries a week and stay healthy.
No, this is all called moderate, or what's it called? Eating in moderation. This is mindful eating.
Yeah, it is mindful eating. Yeah.
But let me tell you, I'm not full off of 6 fries. This is a handful, right?
Yeah.
6 fries.
6 fries is a handful. I mean, what he's saying makes perfect sense, but it's like, who can
not
do that
gonna
with
count
French
my fries. Yeah. You don't eat it all the time. It's a special occasion. Eat the whole damn box of fries. Are you a McDonald's fries or Burger King fries?
I honestly don't eat fast food.
Okay. I know, but whenever we go to a restaurant, Sarah's always like, I'll get the burger and French fries. I'm like, first off, are you vegan? No,
I'm flexitarian. That basically means
there's always a new thing. 4-day vegetarian.
Well, sometimes I'm plant 4. But I got to be
It's
honest,
fake.
that's down
It's
to
literally
like plant
nothing.
3.
Sometimes plant 2.5. We don't know. Okay, so when you eat fries, though, like when you get a sandwich, a Reuben, I'm a self-proclaimed Reuben connoisseur.
Oh, me too.
When you get fries with that, you're eating the fries and you're eating the half Reuben.
Well, next time we go out, I'm only going to share a plate of fries. I'm going to share a plate of fries with you and like Luis because we're only allowed like 8 or 9
fries.
6
we're
fries
eight.
each.
Well, yeah. Now we're getting lenient. 8 fries. Look at you.
I know,
If I
well,
can have 6 fries. I'm going to take the rest.
I'm living on the edge, guys. I'm living on the edge. What can I say? A lot of people are giving this dad a really hard time in New Jersey who dunked his son in fresh snow only for the little boy to vanish under 20 inches of snow and then quickly scoop him up.
Okay.
People have been giving this guy a hard time. Adam Frisbee.
First off, they say 20 inches. The baby falls like 2 inches. Let's watch the video.
Okay. It's from New York. Sorry, not New Jersey. Here we go. Oh, where is he? Where is he?
This is you as a mom.
Oh my God, this would completely be me. Oh, you want a little snow? Here we
Look
go.
at that. Boop.
Oh, shit. Oh God. Oh, damn it. Where is he? Where is he? Oh my God. He
kid is
literally
gone.
is immersed. He's under it. Oh, that's the type of parent I will totally be.
Like when you have a baby that you're playing with it. You're doing fun stuff with it.
I know.
Like
Yeah,
burying
right.
it in the snow, getting it frostbitten.
That kid doesn't know. I don't know why people are giving, that kid's not going to remember. He's going to remember all the fun times outside.
They're going to look at that video forever and ever. The kid's going to post it on his Instagram when he's 18 and be like, oh, my parents were really fun.
We're getting towards the end of the year. There's a list that Andrea found. This is sort of the worst trends of 2018. Before even reading this list, for you, AJ, was there a trend of 2018 that you were like, oh, I wish that would go away?
2018, I think it was the overdone makeup, like all the makeup tutorials. Like when I go outside, I don't even
You're
think
over
I
it.
look. I'm over it. It's too much. The eyebrows have to be perfect. The nails. I just feel like we're such a perfectionist society that I feel bad when I don't wear makeup, which is really sad. So I think for girls, I think was there anything that stuck out for you for 2018?
Well, I have to say, I didn't really think about it until I saw the list, but the Kardashians, the really tight, like, bike shorts,
Oh my, the Yeezy, the thing that looks like you're homeless.
Yes, the Yeezy look.
Like the monochrome, like you're wearing all the same color, like a paper bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hate it.
That
Hate
one
it.
is super annoying, I think. So here they say, here are the worst trends of 2018. High-waisted jeans was on the list. We'll start from the top. Crossbody fanny packs.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, I kind of like that trend.
I like those too. I think those are really cute, especially all the nice designers are coming out with them. Of course, I'm buying them off brand. But,
SoundCloud rappers were one of the worst trends. Don't you dare speak poorly of Teddy Beats.
face tattoos.
Oh, I gotta say, yeah, I know. Between Post Malone, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I kind of want a face tattoo, but I
Really?
wouldn't be able to get a job. I mean,
What would you get?
a large Guadalupe and a cross. Very religious. A rosary over my left eye, coming down.
That would be so amazing.
My mom would love that, actually. Right? Is that funny? Like, she's totally... Luis, you going to say something?
Yeah, I would not allow that to happen.
Okay.
I said high-waisted jeans. I already mentioned the oversized jackets with bike shorts. They say super tiny sunglasses that were a big trend.
I think they look very cute, but I don't like them. They do nothing.
The caterpillar eyebrows.
This is what I was saying. Yes. Okay. Seriously, you guys. No. We're looking
I
at
know.
pictures right now.
Those are so hideous. Ugh. I don't even know what. Ugh.
But like, remember in the 90s when no eyebrows were a thing and everybody looks back, they're like,
Yes.
good God, I had those no eyebrows
know.
because I got them all. I waxed all of them off. They had to regrow. Did you ever do that whole
yeah.
like thin?
Oh, hell yes. I can't wait for those to come back. Those are like my thing. Please. I know how to bring down an eyebrow, let me tell you. Micro bangs were also one of the worst trends. Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons.
Oh, that's sad. I like Imagine Dragons.
Lip injections. Oh, I love lip injections, though. They make your lips look so good.
Okay, but you got like the lowest level of lip injections, and Sarah did the before and
True.
after pics. We're like, where's the injections? I never saw. No, we're talking the massive dick lips, like DSLs.
Them DSLs.
Kim Dolczak.
Kim Zolciak. Oh my
Zolciak.
God, those are such BJ lips. Acrylic nails also made the list. I'm obsessed with nails. I love nails. I hope they don't go away in 2019.
I'm a fan.
I love them when they're so long that you can't type, can't wipe your butt. I think they're so great. Bright Instagram makeup. People are over that. I like that. I like color. Live your life in color.
Agreed. Only if I'm not doing it. Takes too much time, but pretty.
And the mini fisherman beanies also made the list.
I I mean, I didn't know this was a trend, but I'm not about it. I could definitely see Dan in that.
Oh, I could see him in the little beanie too. Yeah, I think he'd like really love that. So okay, let's talk about New York. You were in New York. You have some gorgeous pictures. Your brother got married. Is it odd to see your sibling like I've never, my brother's not married, I'm not married. Is it bizarre to see your sibling like finalize it and get married?
Yes, but a long time coming. They've been on and off for 10 years. They met in college and they broke up, got back together, broke up. We call it the sagas. So this is the third saga. This is the third trilogy of their love story.
Okay.
Now we're not calling this the actual wedding. They're actually doing the church wedding, which they're celebrating it in the church in Mexico in February. This was the civil ceremony, and then we had a massive bridal shower in New York City, which her whole family planned.
Wow.
Beautiful. Let me. I'll get.
I guess gorgeous.
So the courthouse sets up like you're in front of the city hall. It's so funny.
Okay.
I've never been in like to get any marriage license, obviously. So this is my first time seeing it. But they got bouquet. She dressed in white. The scene you see in City Hall in New York City. Can you imagine the people that are getting married?
Oh, I'm sure it's hysterical.
It's like a step down from Vegas.
Oh, I bet. I'm sure it's wild.
The couples you see in there, I was like, what the fuck? They're walking by. I'm like, what? I mean, there are, and now I don't know if it's legal, but well, I think it is legal in New York for same-sex marriage.
Yes, yep.
So there was a ton lesbians. There was everything. Everything. Are you good?
No, I have like this ongoing cough. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Well,
I just keep drinking
more
champagne.
Prosecco.
Just drink the Prosecco. They look so good. I'm so happy for them.
Oh my gosh, yes. All of her friends were there. 75 plus people bridal shower. I've never been to a bigger bridal shower in my life.
That's massive.
My mom was
multiple
crying.
Cakes.
Multiple cakes. This was all done by her her cousin who doubles as a catering business. That's her like side hustle.
Wow.
She did an amazing job. I thought it was all catered, but it was all them. They were cooking for days. It was beautiful. We did karaoke. We went to the bars. We got drunk. It was like too much. I came home Monday night, missed you guys, but I came home Monday night and I was
You're never leaving.
I passed out on the bus, drool hanging down my mouth. I was like, God, I didn't know I was so tired. It was a busy weekend. It was a busy weekend. Oh, that's no.
I love this picture. You and Iggy also went to Miracle on 7th.
Miracle on 7th. Yes, last night. Guys, go check it out. It's on 7th Street off of U Street. It's the pop-up bar for Christmas. They do different things. Well, you're not really like, it's one of those things where it's so it's like, oh, Instagram girls drag their boyfriends to go there, but it's a really fun experience. Everybody should go if you're in the DMV.
Oh my God, I want to go. You guys look great.
We took
so
eggnog
awesome.
shots. He had a Christmas sweater with a shark on it.
What? I love it. He looks so adorable.
No, it is cute. It is cute. He tries to embarrass me.
He's super hot. He was like
does it.
so cute at the live show. I was like, get over here, hot stuff. And I come up to like his waist. It's like so perfect. I'm like, get over here. Let me suck on your abs. He's super hot. Yeah, I try to keep it PG. It doesn't go very well. I'm like, he's so cute.
He's pretty cute. You go through those phases where you hate them and then you love them.
All the time. Mm-hmm. Please. Mm-hmm. The best advice I ever got about a relationship is my cousin, Leah, who always gives me the advice. She's always like, it's the one if you love them just a little more than you hate them. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually fabulous advice because it's really true. When you're in a relationship, I don't know, like
I feel that every damn day. I'm like, I fucking hate you. Yeah. But then you give them a hug.
Yeah, but then there's just something sweet about them that you like fall in love with all over again. But yeah, I'm always like, I love you just a tad more than I hate you.
Yeah, people, when you're married for years and years, I'm like, how did you do it? I don't get it. I'm like, are you not sick of them? Ugh.
I know. I hear about these people like that are married 40 or 50 years. I'm like, nothing sounds worse to me. Like you're only having sex with that person for 50 years.
I got a little nervous in the courthouse as I was watching them. And they're like, if anybody has any words against them getting married. And I was like,
I have my own personal objections to so many things. Like, where should I start? You want me to, like, right now? Like, should I write a list?
I got a whole list as long as Priyanka's veil. Like, I'm not ready for this. I got a little nervous, but they're so ready. They were opening presents. Oh, my God.
They're there. Yeah, they're so there.
They're so ready. So they're in the right stage of life. I think they're in a good place. And, they're happily ever after. They're like T-minus 2 more months till the big day.
When are you going away to Mexico? We've really got a plan.
Because I'm gone for like a little bit over a week. So yeah, we got some.
We're going to start recording shows now.
We got some things to do, things to plan. Yeah, they're over the top with this wedding.
It sounds like it. Mexico is going to be bananas.
But now let's talk about your engagement because apparently it's happening. It's been happening for the past year though. So show me the finger.
there's no development. It's like I can't really say that because like there's really no development. Like
I was really hoping that Dan would come up on stage for the live show and propose to you then.
So was I. I said that to him. Like when Sammy K couldn't come, I go, "You're going to need to propose live on stage."
His response?
I'm not doing this. I was like, well, you know what? God damn you. I'm like, I need you to propose.
Oh, Dano. Tell him. Okay. Well, aren't you going to Europe soon?
We're going to Europe in June. We're going to France.
You're going to try to get pregnant, engaged, and married all of the same weekend, which is, I'm so about this because you guys waited forever, right? Everybody's saying yes.
I don't know. I still feel so young, though. Like, in my mind, I'm 23. Like, in my mind, you and I have just graduated from college and we're starting our lives. Like,
we're on the town.
And then I think to myself, wait a minute, I've lived a whole, 8 careers behind. I'm like, oh, shit, we're not, really starting over. I literally think of myself as,
That's the way to live, though, really. You really have a soul that is so young, but yet so old. I don't know. You're a mix between the both. Because in one hand, you're drinking champagne and doing shots. On the other hand, you're like, AJ, gotta go home. I'm like, okay.
It's really not that pretty, though, because then you become the 48-year-old still at the bar. Like, you're basically like Jimmy Buffett. Like, you're there, still partying with all these 20-year-olds. Everyone's like, aren't you married? Yeah. Still looking for Mr. Right.
Well, is it weird if I ever invite you out to go to the bar with me? Because I'm always like, well, I could always call Sarah. And then I'm like, wait, no.
Oh my God, invite me out. No, I'm down. I'm completely there. Yes, I'm so there. Yeah, look, we got to end the show with 4 things that are popping. Everything that's popping in celebrity news. There's a lot to get to. Travis Scott is denying that he is cheating on Kylie Jenner after a picture surfaced of him snuggling with a woman that is not Kylie. He says that TMZ ain't post this. Trolls are working hard today. I don't be on a balcony with no thoughts. That blank lame. Try again, you trolls. Me and my wifey sturdy. Back to celebrating. So let's start saying it's photoshopped.
Well, so is Kylie's ass. I don't know. People are saying that they're not even together. It's all a hoax, and they've seen them go to separate hotels that are right next to each other, and that they're paparazzi. They go separately. They don't sleep together. I never really see him in her snaps, but I guess he's busy with his music career.
I tend to believe. I actually believe him on this one. I think their relationship is really solid. I don't know. Kylie just seems very emotional to me, so I think that she would be pretty. I don't know. Although Kylie's really good at keeping a secret. I can't believe
that whole family is. They're so shady.
Yeah, and they kept that pregnancy completely quiet the entire time. So maybe you're right.
I support them if they're happy.
Ed Sheeran and Beyonce, a lot of people are commenting online. Ed Sheeran popped up at a Beyonce concert recently wearing a t-shirt and jeans while Beyonce was completely decked out. This has brought up a whole Twitter debate and a lot of people commenting that WTF, Ed Sheeran, can't you dress up slightly? You're performing next to Beyonce.
Give me 1 second. I just had the photo.
No, totally find it. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you about Ariana Grande, who was asking fans to back off of Pete Davidson. This is after Pete Davidson basically came out and said that if he was ever feeling suicidal, he would have actually took his own life over the past couple of months because of the online bullying he's endured over the Ariana Grande split.
Yeah.
He's now asking her fans to try to be more understanding and basically back off of Pete. Good for him. He also apparently unfollowed her and blocked her. I'm sure. Poor Pete Davidson.
I know. Well, she made it such a big deal with the new song, Thank You Next. Way to take over the entire, way to publicize. She did a really good job, though, making that really big with the song. It was perfect. It was almost like it was planned, but I always think celebrities are shady, though. It's all planned.
He says that he's been getting bullied for 9 months before adding, I've spoken about my borderline personality disorder and being suicidal publicly, only in hopes that it will bring awareness and help kids like myself who don't want to be on this earth. I feel like it's rough.
It's got to be rough because people are all out to get you. Everybody has an opinion. They all want to talk shit on you.
Yeah.
I think this is really good that he came out publicly because I think he's helping a lot of other people that are going through this, you know? And I think this is good that he talked out about it, and I think it's good that Ariana responded.
I feel like on this show, I hope we always joke about celebrities, and I know I'm probably part of the problem, but I never go on social media to write to them oh, you're awful, you should
no, I don't know who does that really. I drunkenly say, hey, if you're available, I am too. I'll be your date to the Oscars. Maybe that'll stick one time, but I'm never ever shit talking anybody. Why would you go online and do that? I don't understand fat shaming or telling people to kill themselves. How dark of a hole are you in to talk poorly on other people? Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know. Then I also think you're in the public eye. his
You're
life
in
is
the
pretty
public eye.
good.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, chill out.
I
You're on
don't know.
SNL, like my dream job, okay? Now,
don't worry, Luis has already predicted you're going to be on, so you're all
Thanks,
set.
Luis,
Do
thanks.
we have time to bring up the picture of Ed Sheeran standing next to Beyonce, who's like completely decked out in a gorgeous pink outfit? Meanwhile, he looks like. Here we go. So this is the picture that people are trolling Ed Sheeran and saying one of two things. One, this sucks because it's always women having to like dress up. And then the other thing is basically people are saying, you're next to Beyonce. Couldn't you try harder?
like, try a little bit harder.
Does this one bother you? Like, I actually wouldn't have thought much about their outfits.
I wouldn't, because Beyonce is Beyonce. And this is Ed Sheeran, who's always known as, like, scruffy Ed Sheeran with, like, sleepyhead and a mesh beard.
I know. This one
He's
doesn't bother me as
always,
much.
like, very chill. If he dresses up, his dressing up is a leather jacket, period. Like, that's how he dresses up.
This is another one. Like, I think people were kind of trolling them out of fun, but like, does anyone really care? Like, can he? And clearly, if Beyonce, it's Beyonce. So if she wanted him to wear something else, I'm sure she would have instructed him. So obviously, Beyonce doesn't care.
If anything, he made her look better
I know.
by dressing homely. Yeah, I
Last
don't know.
story, according to TMZ, Les Moonves, who used to be the CEO of CBS, we're doing this story because apparently he had a person on hand that would just give him oral sex anytime he wanted. What?
Oh, good to know.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Absolutely insane. I'm happy that these stories are coming out, but to what point? I'm like, what are we about to hear? Every new story, every new development of these Me Too, of these sex, it's so much to even wrap your mind around.
Moonves, as you know, has stepped down from being the CEO of CBS, and he continues to deal with several lawsuits. These allegations come out that now apparently he had a woman who was very protected within CBS who would give him oral sex anytime he wanted. Oh my God. Okay. There you go.
Give you oral sex anytime you wanted.
Basically, he just paid her to be on step.
No, I understand what it means. I just can't believe anybody would actually do this.
How much does that
did she
job
pay?
pay? Yeah. How much does that job pay? Because we're ragging on it and we're like
Wait a
this is
minute.
terrible, but then we're like, but this one, they're saying that this woman like for 20 years was employed and would do this.
She had another job. Was she like a secretary? Was she doing something else? And then
Yeah,
she also
she
was
did.
like, "Hey, come in here. I need a little pick me up."
They're
It's
not
disgusting.
identifying who the woman is or anything further about her job. But obviously,
Her and Stormy Daniels should have a reality show together.
no.
I feel like that's like the next reality show, next to after Lindsay Lohan's Beach House.
Oh, you think like Stormy Daniels? You think like
It's going to be a throng of
of people that were victims of Me Too?
yes.
Really? You think they're going to get together and do a reality show?
I think
That
they
could be
should. It should
interesting.
be like Bad Girls Club meets Me Too movement.
Oh, that would
and
be
then just
really
like,
good.
Okay, nobody take that. That's my idea.
Everyone's going to.
already
do
been
it.
taken.
I know
Okay.
it's the
Great,
worst.
great.
I know. You come up with the best ideas on the show, and then we're like, "Hey, what about this?"
It'd be a really good idea. And then 3 months later, we're like, hey, wait a minute.
When that show comes out, it's like the Black Friday show. I had an idea. I want to do a reality show, Black Friday fights, and have the audience like weigh in on it, and then send the
Yes.
winner a TV. Like,
Oh, yes.
I love those two white chicks rolling around at Walmart. But like, you could literally narrate, like myself, Joe Rogan. Like, we could be like,
yes.
who fought best? Like, it could be like an MMA, like McGregor fight, and
Black
then
Friday.
the audience like has a meter, like bloop 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 bloop, and then we're like, all right, this white chick won. We're sending you a new TV.
I'm down.
I'm sure Joe Rogan's already produced it. Like, it's already happening. Yeah.
Joe Rogan would be so good at that because he's like king of
MMA, yeah. So anyway, there is your poppin' stories for the week. Let's move. Like, oh my God.
ugh.
But then you think to yourself, what if you were paid $300,000 just to give that guy a blowjob?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Couldn't do it.
No.
400.
Honestly,
500.
do you enjoy giving head that much though? You like
I don't
anytime
mind.
you want. You know what? I always
just
thought
me.
that Sarah has like anal issues. I thought she had some mouth stuff. I don't know, but you're all about it. There's no. What's your gag reflex like?
It like hard. Please.
Right, please.
Does anyone have a toothbrush? I'll put it right down my throat. People are saying this sounds like a dream job. What?
Hell no. You know what? Intern Irene, she'd be like, I would suck dick all damn effing day.
Oh my God.
She would
people
love
on
this
Facebook,
job.
I guess she sucked it great to keep that for 20 years.
Oh Lord.
People are like, sounds like my dream job. Oh my God.
I would be fired within an instant. They'd be like, you are the worst.
Really?
You're the weakest link.
Really?
Well, I'm like in and out. I'm like, let's get this over with. You're good. I'm good. Okay. Well, I was never good, but you're good. Good.
We should go. There's a DC blowjob class.
No,
we should
no.
go. Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. I've been. That's why I'm so good.
What?
Yes, 100%. I've totally been.
What did you learn on a banana or
No,
a pickle?
cucumber. She completely shaves the cucumber. You get to shave your own schween any way you want. It can be like hooked to the side, like little, large,
Oh.
whatever you want to practice. And then she gives you all the techniques and all the different lubes and stuff.
Do you have anything to say?
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
We gotta go. You guys, love you so much. Be sure to tell somebody, I don't even know if that's a good idea. Tell someone that's never heard of the Hey Frase podcast about the show. Maybe they should listen to episode 302. We love you so much. We'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, everybody. Bye. Rock the cast. Rock the cast. Hey Fraser, like it. Woo!
It's good to be back.
Oh my God, girl. You brought it. You brought it. You brought it, sister. We're out of here.